Hello Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Gemini, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and are moving forward. So with all that being said, Gemini, let's get started. Let's get the overall energy for this connection first, and then we'll start pulling some tarot. What's the overall energy for this connection? Okay. So we do have, okay, we got two cards. So we have worth waiting for, divine timing is at work in your love life. And then we also have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I feel like you're about to meet somebody. I do. I feel like somebody's about to enter your life, or you're about to enter somebody else's life and drastically change it for the better, or somebody's about to enter your life and drastically change it for the better. Let's get into your reading. We're going to focus on you first, and then we'll jump over to your person. Just keep in mind that the roles can be reversed, okay? How does Gemini currently view this relationship? Okay, so it kind of looks like you recently got out of a very toxic and unhealthy relationship. Okay, this relationship between you and this individual, it was going nowhere, and it was going nowhere fast. And it wasn't because of you, though. It was because of this person that you were dealing with. You know, I feel like you're at that stage in your life where you're looking for somebody that you could build with and settle down with and create and just establish a life with, you know. But it kind of looks like you and this person, you know, may have not been on the same page. Maybe this person was constantly taking this relationship, you know, as a big old joke. Maybe this person wasn't taking this relationship seriously like you were. But kind of looks like you finally decided to close that cycle out between you and that person that you were dealing with. Currently at the moment, I am definitely getting that right now you just kind of find yourself very focused on yourself, you know, your career or your business, you know, if you have one. But yeah, I just kind of see you very focused on yourself right now. All right, how does this person currently view this relationship? Okay. We have the Ace of Cups, interesting, with the Chariot, and then we also have the Tower out here. This person that's showing up to the right of me, you know them and they know you. Y'all know each other. I don't know if you guys know each other like on a personal level or not, but I am getting that you know them and they know you. There's no way y'all don't know each other is basically what I'm getting. This to me kind of feels like somebody who has been like waiting to like make their move on you. And now that this relationship that you were once upon a time in finally came to an end, you know, we kind of see this person coming in and, you know, making their move on you. So you know them and they know you. Y'all know each other. I just don't know if y'all know each other on a personal level or not. But the Devil is linked to the Tower. So yeah, they've been waiting for this marriage or relationship that you're a part of to fall apart so that that way they could come in and make their move on you. So it kind of looks like while you were married to this person, or a relationship with this person, or a situationship with this person has been having a thing for you. But now that that's over and done with, you know, this one over here is coming in and making a move on you, honey. How does Gemini feel? Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We do have the Two of Pentacles. And then we also have the King of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Two of Cups. And then we also have the Lovers out here. Okay. All right. In regards to how you're currently feeling about this person as well as your relationship, you know, with them, I feel like you're going to find yourself feeling extremely overwhelmed by this brand new opportunity that's presenting itself to you in love. And here's why. You just got out of a very toxic or unhealthy marriage, relationship, or situationship. It kind of looks like you really wanted things to work out between you and this person from your past. And because things didn't necessarily work out here between you and this person, you know, from your past, you're still kind of bummed out because of it. You know, you're still very much so attached to like what you wanted with them, what you saw yourself having with them. So the fact that it didn't really play out the way that you were hoping it would, you're kind of bummed out about it. You know what I mean? You're kind of disappointed. So it kind of looks like you're still trying your hardest hardest to like detach yourself from like them and what you wanted with them, what you saw yourself having with them. And as you're trying to detach yourselves from, you know, your emotions that you know, basically had for them, as well as a life that you essentially saw yourself having with them, boom, this person shows up out of nowhere, causing you to feel extremely overwhelmed by everything that's going on. Because I feel like you are very overwhelmed by this, you know, this ending between the two of you and everything you had to endure while you were with them, and then having to deal with detaching yourself emotionally from them and what you wanted from them. That's like a whole nother bag of burritos. And then you got this one over here wanting to pursue you in a relationship with you. It's just a whole lot, you know what I mean, going on all at once, and it's really overwhelming you. But how does Gemini feel about this person to the right of me? We know that you feel overwhelmed by everything that's going on, but I just want to see, you know, how you feel about them. Okay. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay, it's one of those situations where it's like perfect person, but the timing is just god awful. Totally understandable. Totally understandable. But yeah, you look at this person like, yeah, perfect person. It's just the timing. It's just not right. It's just not right. It's just not right. It's just not right. But I think that it's safe to say that you really do like this person. I think it's safe to say this person does fit a lot that you're essentially looking for, you know, within a person. I'm just very curious to see what you're going to do next. Are you going to give this person, this relationship, a chance? Or are you going to choose not to, due to everything that, you know, you're currently going through? Because everything that you're currently going through, it's a lot to digest and it's a lot to process. You know what I mean? So to have to take on this person and this dynamic between the two of you is just kind of adding on to like everything you already currently have going on. So we'll see how you go about this, but let's jump back over to them. How does this person feel? Okay, sorry. All right, so we have the 9 of Swords, we got the 7 of Swords, and then we also have the Hangman. The bottom of the deck, we do have the 10 of Swords. Okay, so this person that you clearly know, that clearly, you know, knows you, I do see this person making it very obvious that they're interested in you. I do see this person making it very obvious that they would love to, you know, get to know you in a romantic way. However, I just kind of feel like this person's trying their hardest to not come on too strong given everything that you just went through. You know, this is somebody who knows you just recently experienced a divorce, a breakup, or just got out of a situationship. Yeah, that's kind of telling me, yeah, there's just no way you don't know them. And there's no way that they don't know you. Like, I don't know, maybe this is like I don't know, maybe this is somebody that you're friends with. That's a possibility, but this person knows a little too much. You know what I mean? I don't know if you recently posted like on social media that, you know, you're no longer with this person or what the case may be, but they know that this relationship between you and this individual came to an end in some way, shape, or form. So either talking about it on social media, you post about it on social media, or you guys are that cool to the point where they know y'all are not together anymore. But point that I'm making is this: they're trying their hardest to not come on too strong given the fact that you just got out of a marriage and a relationship and or situationship. You know, this person's under the impression that you may not be in the headspace, let alone mood, to date anybody right now or see anyone right now. So they're kind of trying to take that into consideration, but they're going to make it a point to make it very obvious to you that they're interested in you, that they're into you, and that they would love to get to know you in a romantic way. But they are going to come off very, very understanding, you know, if you tell them like, hey, like, not right now, like, I'm just going through a whole lot, you know, right now. Like, this person's going to be nothing but understanding is what I'm gathering. But they're just going to let you know, like, listen, I'm into you. Listen, I like you, Gemini. You know what I mean? But I don't feel like they're going to come on, like, too strong either. Like, they're not going to push you to go on a date with them or push you to, you know, jump into a relationship with them. They're just going to let you know in some way, shape, or form that they do like you, that they do have a thing for you. And if you do decide to go on a date with them, if you do decide to give them a chance, you know, that'll make this person's day. But if you're not in the mood and our headspace for all of that, they also understand. And they will back off until you're essentially ready to, you know, get to know them on that type of level. What actions will Gemini take towards this person? or moving forward. Okay. We have the Eight of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. We also have the Seven of Cups to the Six of Pentacles. Here's the thing. Even though the timing may not be the best, according to you and everything that you're going through, which is totally understandable, I do see you giving this person and this dynamic between the two of you a chance. I feel like you're very curious to see where life could possibly take the both of you. Now, do I see you wanting to rush into like a full-blown committed relationship with them? No. I actually see you wanting to honestly take your time to like really, really get to know this person and just see where life could take, you know, the both of you. A lot of you are also looking at this opportunity. Like it is like a really good distraction from everything that you're currently going through, because you're going through a lot. So you do view this entire situation as like a really good and healthy distraction. But again, I am getting that right now you may not be in a rush to jump into another, you know, committed relationship with someone. But it doesn't look like, you know, you are against going on a date with them, or grabbing lunch with them, or grabbing dinner with them, or like a drink with them, or getting to know them. Like, it looks like you're not against all of that. But when it comes down to like actually jumping into a full-blown committed relationship with them, I don't feel like that's something that you honestly feel like you're ready for. So it kind of looks like you don't mind dating them. You just kind of are drawing a line in the sand when it comes down to like jumping into a full-blown committed relationship with them. Understandable, though. What actions? Okay. We have the Two of Wands. We do have the Hierophant. And then we also have the Sun. You know, the fact that you're choosing to take them up on their offer, right? It truly is making this person very, very happy. With the Ace of, well, with the Two of Wands coming out here, before the Two of Wands comes the Ace of Wands, which speaks of our own personal wants and desires. If I could talk today, this person does have a lot of desire to pursue a committed relationship with you. Okay, I mean, at this point, that's all they really see themselves having with you is a full-blown committed relationship with you. Nothing more and nothing less, which is a good thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It is truly, you know, a good thing. However, I feel like this person is going to be ready to pursue a relationship with you way before you are. And I feel like that could potentially create some tension and conflict, you know, between the two of you. I am definitely getting that, because they're going to find themselves obviously spending a lot of time with you and getting to know you and building towards a, you know, a relationship with you, to the point where they will find themselves wanting to take that next step with you. And it kind of looks like you're not going to be ready when they're essentially ready to take that next step with you. But it's understandable, though, as to why you're not going to be ready, you know, for all of that. But let's just look at things from their perspective. So let's just say that you guys, you know, date one another for like a good 6 months, right? And they, you know, start to find themselves feeling like, okay, like I'm ready to take things in that, you know, to the next level, with Gemini. And they have that conversation with you and they tell you, look, Gemini, like I want us to be in a relationship. I'm ready to take that next step with you. And, you know, they experience nothing but pushback, you know, coming from you. It's going to cause this person to essentially feel like you just don't want them or relationship with them. And I feel like it has a lot to do with the fact that they allowed a lot of time to essentially pass. In other words, they gave you time to get over this person from your past. They gave you time to forget about them. They gave you time to detach, you know, from everything that you essentially wanted with them. So the fact that they gave you time, the fact that they gave you enough time in their eyes, in their book, right? They just kind of feel like by the time they are ready and they experience some pushback from you, because they're going to internalize all of this as, you just don't want me. You could have just said that. You know what I mean? Like, you could have just said that at first, Gemini, that you just didn't want me, you know, because I gave you time. You know, I gave you 6 months, you know what I mean, to get over this guy, to get over this girl. And now, you know, you're still not ready. I gave you half a year, Gemini, and you're still not ready. And you're still singing the same tune. Oh, but you know, I got out of a really bad marriage or a really bad relationship, really bad situationship. Like, give me a break. You know what I mean? Through their perspective, they just think that you're BSing them. I don't know what you're going to do, to be honest. I don't know what you're going to do when this all plays out. I don't know what you're going to do, but all I am definitely getting is that this right here is going to create a lot of tension and conflict between the two of you. If you're not ready by the time they're ready to commit to you, it's going to be a problem. As blunt as I could put it, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. So if they're giving you 6 months to get over this person, and attach yourself from whatever it is that you wanted with them, you know what I mean? And you still ain't over this person, and you still not ready after a whole year, or not even, because I'm not even getting it's going to get to that point, over like a half a year or 3 months or 4 months, whatever have you, they're going to take it as you just don't want them. You're just not serious about them. But stay optimistic about your love life and worth waiting for. I feel like this person has been waiting for someone like you to show up in their life for quite some time now. I am definitely getting that. And the fact that you're here and they're looking at you like you're their dream girl, you're their dream guy, like they just want to get this ball rolling here. You know, it just kind of looks like they go from being very understanding and compassionate to like, nah, like at this point, yo, Gemini, I gave you 6 months. Like, come on, like, what are we doing here? Like at this point, I feel like you're playing with me, Gemini. I feel like you're playing with me. I feel like you're playing with me. I feel like you actually still have feelings for this guy or feelings for this girl. And that's why, you know, you don't want to be in a relationship with me. They go from being understanding to not being understanding at all. So, then there's that, dude. Then there's that. I know. All right. Let's see what the romance angels have to say about all of this. Ooh, man. Wasn't expecting that. We have released your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. This feels like your energy. Then we have reconciliation, which does not feel like your energy, and it doesn't feel like this person to the past, you know, to the past of me, to the right of me. You know what? I feel like the coffee hasn't kicked in. Not to the past of me, to the right of me, Gemini. Jesus. Here's the thing, Gemini. Here's the thing. Between you and I don't feel like you are officially over this person from your past, which we already kind of discussed that you're trying to detach yourself emotionally from them and what you wanted from them, you know? So, you know, then there's that. So between you and I, no, you're not over this person from your past just yet. There's still a lot of healing and detaching that needs to take place here. But as you're getting like this close to like officially getting over this person from your past decides to resurface back up here for you. We do have deception, and then we also have wedding, and then we also have true love, and then we also have new love. You got one person here that looks at you like, oh my God, like Gemini's my dream girl, Gemini's my dream guy, like, oh my God, like I've been waiting for someone like this to show up in my life for like forever now, and they're finally here. Like you got this person to the right of me who's head over heels, like in love with you. So then there's that, but then you also have this person from your past that wants you back. With deception coming out here, you know, this is very similar to the Five of Swords, in tarot. In other words, it kind of looks like when this all starts to play out in your life, you're going to have a very difficult time figuring out where you want to be. Okay, so you might find yourself entertaining this new person as well as this person from your past, until you figure out where you essentially want to be. Now, is that you, I guess, harnessing deceptive energy? I mean, I guess I would say no, because it looks like you're not with this person from your past, and it also looks like you're not with this new person to the right of me. So technically you are a single woman, you are a single man, you are free to do whatever you please. If you want to entertain this person from your past, you have every right to do so. If you want to entertain this new person while you're entertaining this person from your past, you got every right to do so. Would this person from your past look at all of this like this is extremely deceptive of you? Maybe. Maybe this new person will look at, you know, you entertaining this person from your past as something that's very deceptive of you. I mean, that's a possibility, but do I feel like you're personally being deceptive? No. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because you are single. You are technically speaking, free to do whatever you want. Like, you could entertain them over here and this one over here and three other people if you wanted to, because you have every right to. You're single. You're not committed to absolutely anybody. If you were committed, you know, different story, but you're not committed to this person to the right of me, and you're not committed to this person, you know, from your past. However, it could get a little ugly here, because I see you entertaining both of these individuals, which you have every right to do so. You have every right to do so. You are a single woman. You are a single man. You can do whatever you want with your life. I just kind of feel like it could get sticky and ugly, because if your past person finds out about this new person while they're clearly trying to work things out with you, that could get ugly. If this new person that wants to obviously build a life with you, that sees themselves getting married to you and everything, they are madly in love with you, right? If this new person finds out that you're considering and working things out with this person from your past, and this person from your past is somebody that you're still entertaining / talking to, it could get sticky. It could get ugly. You could find yourself in the only predicament. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing that I would say you have to kind of like watch out for. Because once this starts to play out in your life, you're going to be like Donnell Jones. You're trying to figure out where you want to be. You know what I mean? Whether it's with this person from your past, or this new person, but it kind of looks like that's something that you're gonna have to, you know, figure out. Is basically what I'm getting. The sooner you figure this out, the better. That's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.